This is a rematch of the three-player game. We're on Silver Lake, so there'll be a lot of money on there. Of these three cards, the Mark, don't really care. I mean, it's nice to get a card. The sponsor card isn't very good. However, building a kiosk for an extra 3 or 2 once this is upgraded is the way to go, I believe, for this. All right, amongst these cards, I'm going to take this association card. I can, if there's something I'm unable to do something for some reason, I can place a worker on 5 and get another worker. Now, hopefully I won't have to resort to that, but once this is upgraded, which at some point in this game I will, probably early, I can play additional workers to reduce the strength, so if they're effective X tokens, but you have to block the spot a little bit more. This is better than buying or selling X tokens. As I mentioned earlier, the build with the kiosk is a good card. I like the one with the tickets better, but the kiosk is good. I mean, the digging could be nice. I just would prefer to have this as a kind of a precaution, and certainly a late game thing. It can be useful. All right, this particular set of cards is pretty terrible. This card is probably for the start of the game is the best card in the lot. Doesn't give you any points unless you've got water out. You'll get one for itself, but it'll anytime you build next to water, you get $1 back. So all these 2s becomes 3s, and there's one for each of these and these as well. So I'm certainly taking that, and we'll play it at my earliest chance. This is a bird. Head towards the birds. Nothing else fits. Also, this is great later game when people start having more tags, but in trying to play this guy in the beginning of the game is going to net me 2 points. Maybe more, but not great. These both require upgraded sponsor, which I'm not going to have for quite a while. Probably not at all in general. This is a much later game card. I'm just going to take these 4 here. These 2 at least are different animals. This one's got an Australia tag, but these are pretty ugly beginning of the game cards, with this as the only real exception. So that's what I'm going to keep, and let's see what happens. Okay, none of this looks good. These cards here, I've got to have more animal categories in red, and number of rocks, of which I have none currently, and none on the board. I've got an option to, build a 4-banger, play this guy for points, and one of 3 tags, but it's real pricey, and I want multiple tags. I'm just going to draw cards, see what the heck I get. I can't even play this guy because I don't have a tag. So, I mean, this may be a situation where I just use this and grab an extra meeple. Ugh. Let's see what I get, though. Need the partnership one of these. It's another bird. Okay. Another big one of these. All right, this is something I can use. This is an animal tag towards diversity. So I'm certainly keeping this card. Only difference is $2 for 1 point. I'll probably keep this thing. Well, this is going to make me go for the partnership in Australia, though. Alright, I'm getting rid of the more expensive one of these. Alright, the only real path that I have right now to getting to doing one of the milestone objectives is to do birds, it looks like. I mean, I've got this easy predator, but then I have no path to a second one unless I grab something. So even if I wanted to do that, I think I need to get an Australia tag. So I'm going to do that. All right, first things first, we're going to have to do a build. I've got 2 things to build, or 2 things to put down, these 2 birds. I know I'm going to be wasting points on this bird, but I need to get this thing. I'll put down the 3 enclosure. I'll just put it right here. That way it only touches 1 spot around these. And after that I can put down the hydrologist. And then everything I build around the water will give me an extra $1 back. I can do this though, that's right, and I should do this. I'm going to put that here. Leaves me at what, 18, 20 back? Yeah, I'll have plenty of money. All right. All right, so let's play our aquatic hydrologist. We're only going to get 1 point, but we are going to get a lot of income from all the stuff we build around. All right, there is a threat of a break. I don't know that the blue player will draw cards, but the red player has the double on the sponsor and could take $4 and do the break. It's not an unreasonable thing to do if he does want to push the break. But really all I need card-wise are this one, and I don't know, maybe even this one. Like this one, I don't really care about so much, nor this one. But I do want to build and at least have a chance to do both those things in the same turn. So I'm going to put my 2 here, and then I get a bonus kiosk that I'll place here and get a rep bump. Now I still have enough money to buy these 2 guys and spots to put them, so if I'm able to play, either way, before or after the break, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be putting those 2 birds out. All right, so we had a quick break. I need to keep my 2 birds. I also want to keep this quick, easy tag for species diversity, so I'm dumping these 2. All right, now it's my turn. I'm going to play the 2 animals. All right, well, I'm going to play this guy first. To get 1 extra point for this chump here. And then this one here. It's not a lot of points, but I need the tag for a couple reasons. So there you have it. Alright, so the blue player snapped the green card that required 2 bird tags to play the conservation project. currently doesn't have any birds, although one could go in there, a big one. Maybe build an aviary if that's what he's got. That would make sense. It as a denial move is horrible, so I have to assume he's got some bird tags. I'm just going to grab cards then. That was the card I was going to grab, so just take some and see what we see. The heck is this? Oh, okay. Well, that's intriguing. And I've got a bird, huh? Do I need this monkey? Oh, because I kind of want this. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to dump the clever monkey. All right, we might as well use this double build while we can. I'm not going to be able to upgrade build before I can use this anyway, so give us some use out of it. All right, so we got a bonus one of these. We're going to play it here. Get that rep bump. Get $1 back. I'll place a 2 here. I don't have a use for a 2 now, but 2 is very common. We'll eventually use it, I would assume. Play this again. We'll use our bonus. And then we'll play a 1. Our bird needs a 1, so let's just do that. All right, we're going to play the sponsor we can play. It's going to give us one of the animal tags towards diversity and give us $3. It is time for animals. I'm going to play my bird. And see what I get to draw. Okay, well, get to keep 2. I will keep that one. And, I can spend $16 for a tag, or I get $3 for my tag. I'll probably keep this one. What is this thing? Well, something I'm going to have to be working towards is getting more workers, but I don't see that as being a good option. This will get me my 3rd tag. Yeah, well, unfortunately that leaves me with all sponsor cards, but yeah, I think I'm going to do this. This would be a decent option as well. It is 7 points, and I'm already planning on getting the double science tag. I really want this one though. I'm debating this over this. Again, points are better. And I already want to put this out. I want to go next. I don't know when I'm going to be able to put this out. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this one. I won't be able to play it this generation, but we're already halfway through, or before this next break anyway. Yeah, points over no points, and I'll have the money for it, so going with that one. All right, so I've been the target of a double, well, at least a single pilfer. He's got a double pilfer. I am tied for the top in green and the sole top in brown. I'm going to give him a random card. He's already got 6 cards. If he thinks that he's just going to get another random card, he may attempt to take from the other player. I think that's doubtful. I think he's going to hit me twice anyway, but I'm going to go for this and see what happens. And the one that left was the one I wanted to, oh, he hit me twice. Of course he did. No, I don't think I can give him either of these cards. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to give him $5. Well, I have had my card that required 2 science tags stolen, so I'm going to opt to just do the building with 1 science tag and 2 rep to get an upgrade. I'm going to upgrade build and go that route. I can't do my donation, unfortunately, but what are you going to do? Alright, so I'm going to just play the side entrance. I'm also going to touch this 2 so that it allows me to build next turn if I need to. So, either way, it doesn't matter, I suppose. No, I won't. Let's put it like that. Same number of spots. We've got 4 either way, but gives me extra room to build a 2 or something like that if I need to. Alright, I don't see anything great about the cards there. I can do a build. Looks like a break is imminent, so I will do a build. I get extra money back for the builds that I make, so I'm going to put this here, and I'll net an extra $1 out of that. I will put this here, again netting an extra $1, and then I might as well just fill this one up. Increased my income a bit as well. Alright, we've had a break. I'm going to just grab some cards and see what I can see. Hopefully I'll get something that's useful. Well, we got to keep him. I'm keeping that from before. This is another species, so it looks like this one's got to go. Don't really want that one to go, but I can't lose this one, so. All right, good times. All right, I want to upgrade my animals. I'm going to grab the building that gets me a science tag, and let's see. I'm going to go with the monkey. It'll give me another diversity, another towards diversity anyway. I thought about doing the herbivore for this one here, but I'm going to already have a tag for that. I want to get to the diversity as soon as I can. So I'm going to take this one, and I can always tuck the card if it's garbage. It's something I can play, so not terrible. So I may do this one and this guy here on my next action and just fill up a 2 or whatever. I will certainly donate. All right, so I've been eyeballing this slow worm in the one spot. I've got a spot for him right there. I also need that tag for the species diversity. Either player could do a build and cover this spot here. They both have it open and they could grab it. I don't know that they would do that though. If this was upgraded, if the blue player had their animal upgraded, they might be tempted to put the slow worm right there as just basically a card draw. However, he doesn't, so I'm probably safe to let it go and do the more efficient thing. And since I have 2 4s here, play one of them. Now, the matter is which one. I do need to get this one done so that I can do the species diversity. However, after I do animals, I'll be able to do both of these. So I'll be able to play one from go. So I think I'm going to do this. Just wait an extra round for the species diversity. And I get to make a donation. I get to make a donation at 3 less, which is nice. All right, I'm going to play animals. I'm going to play this one from the board. I'm going to play the clever monkey in a 2 enclosure. I don't really want the cards, so I'm going to move the cards down. All right, I'm going to use the build. I need a 1 enclosure somewhere, so I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to take the aquatic. Now, the blue player has 4, but I may need to do that. We'll evaluate on my next turn whether I'm going to spend a turn doing sponsors or just go for the aquatic one. Let's see. Put this guy here for a 2 income. And then we'll put down a 2. This gives us a couple things. I don't need either of those, and the ability isn't great. So I'm just going to build a regular old 2. What am I looking for here? Diverse species. Well, maybe it'll work. No, I'll just put a 2 here. connects these two guys, these two kiosks, so if I fill it, it'll give me 2 income. All right, the break is at 6. It doesn't make any sense for the blue player to try to rush the break with $36 on hand. So I am going to play my herbivore tag, and on the next turn do species diversity at 5. All right, I'm going to play the diversity 5. And I'm going to snap this bear, this wolverine. There's a few reasons why I want this one. Specifically, it'll boost my association back up to 5. However, it's also a blue tag, which will put me in my second blue tag. And I'm in competition with the red player for different animal categories. And it's going to get me a bear towards that. And if I get a second bear, I'm over him on that as well. We'll see. I'm going to snap it. It's all, yeah, again, it's blue and all sorts of other goodness. And now all the issues. I think I'm going to take this piece here. It may be the difference between 2 conservation points, 6 points, 6 tickets net. As I'm over, well, I will be over the 10 threshold when I do it, I'm sure. But then over here, yeah, I could get the meeple. Yeah, I'm probably taking that anyway. I know that the animal gives me one, which will be wasted, but I think that might be better than $5. So take this guy. And I think I'll take the 2 bump here. And certainly donate the $2. It's cheaper because I have this card. All right, I'm discarding the rocks, of which I have none, and I have 3 on my opponent for this one. This is, in general, better anyway. The rock is, it's better now with the expansion, but it's still not good. All right, I'm going to build a 3 enclosure for my Wolverine there. I want this move down one, so I'm going to take probably this one. I may use it for tuck, or if I get an actual herbivore, I'll use it then. Let's put that here. My bonus kiosk. All right, so now this is in range when I'm able to do that in two actions. I'm going to increase the level of my association by playing an extra meeple. Partner zoo, blue would be ideal, but let's take yellow. Took Africa. So this way we upgrade cards, and when we play these two animals next time, we'll be able to get the 2 bumps and additional 3 points. And we will donate. Alright, so I don't need to play this bear right now. The break is only at 2, and I don't have any meeples to play on the association board. So instead, I'm going to get my bump and get a card. I'm actually going to take this card for use in the next after the next break, because I can release this guy and I don't lose any points for it. I'm going to play this guy. I'll have time to build another 3 for the Wolverine. And let's see what we get. I mean, it's something we can play and something we can actually put right here, so not terrible. It's worth 16 points, so that's pretty good. My income probably needs to be a little higher, but that's okay. Alright, and now let's play our pouch, Tasmanian Devil. And let's get rid of this thing. Oops, sorry. Get our free points. And let's pouch this. Alright, so the income is up to 39. That's certainly better. Again, this guy's going to cost quite a bit. But we can play him. Alright, let's build another 3 enclosure since we used the other one. Put it right there. This gives us access to the 5 where we can put that big monkey. And I gotta click the check mark. Got no place to put this, do I? Well, I don't want to put it down here because I want to put a 5 here, so we're done. Alright, so I need my meeples back. I probably need a little bit of money. I may even have to take this 12 when I do my next conservation project. I'm going to just take this. Hopefully it will entice somebody else to make the break. All right, so we've had a break. I've actually already dropped the habitat herbivore management plan, I think it was called. It's the one that requires 2 herbivore tags, and it's a conservation project. So I dropped that. I'm going to snap this card. It'll give me a couple points when I build on this thing. So I don't see anything else. I mean, I could do a release, but I've already got a couple things I can do here. I can do this bird is waiting for me, and I can even use that and use the pavilion and just put it on that and build right there. So that seems good. So I'll do that. it's my turn. All right, so what came out? An herbivore that needs 2 rocks. I could build something there if I wanted that. I don't need an herbivore other than maybe for this, and he's blue, and I don't even have blue, so I really wish I had an X token. I may just drop this down. I don't need any of the cards right now. Maybe I just do a quick grab and that's that. I think the X token would be more useful. I don't like these things are going to cost a lot. I mean, I'll get an X token there. I'm going to probably have to grab this 12 so I can even build this guy's thing. So I think I'll put this down. Just drop it down. All right, so I'm going to do my release. That would be Blue Mountain National Park. I've got others I could do, but this is going to be the best one. Let's make sure we do the right one. I'm going to take money because I'm going to need a lot of money this round. I will release it from here. I know it touches, well, actually that's better because that touches that anyway. That touches the side entrance. So this is actually better in all cases because it gives me access to water and only $2 loss versus a $3 loss. I don't think I can donate. I am going to need, let's see, this is 32, 47, 57 for the build. I am going to get 3 back for the Predator, but I want to spend 3 for this. So I only have $3. So no, I'm not going to do this one. I may be able to do, yeah, I'll have a couple dollars, and if I do the $5, I'll be able to do it for 7 later on for my second action. Well, my second association. My plan is use an X token, build a 5-spot here, and then play both animals, putting my association back up to 5, and then doing this guy here, placing the kiosk here, and then doing the buy. So I may be able to do this donation on my second one instead of the first. But that's where I'm at. All right, it's time to build the 5 enclosure. Got a spot to build both of my spots for both of my animals. I'll be building next turn, or playing next turn. So my current score is 58. The other two are at 47. I have a plan to end this in 2 turns of mine, or 2 plus the additional turn from this. So I'm going to play the 2 animals that I have. That's going to get me 16, and another 5 is 21, but with 2 rep bumps. I'll get a rep bump for the Wolverine and a rep bump for animals. Will give me another 3 points. So I'm looking at 24 total points. That's going to put me to 82. It's also going to put the association to 5, and I can play the association with the extra turn. This guy is going to give me the monkey project, and because it gives me the monkey project and I'll have 4 monkey tags, I'll be able to get 12 points for that with the 4 green conservation points, and then I'll have $8 left due to the $3 rebate on the Wolverine, and 8 will be enough to buy one of the points, because I'll have a $3 discount. That's again provided that both of my opponents don't purchase the points. As it is, blue only has $7, but he can pick up 12 if he needs to. Again, the extra turn, I'll play this as a sponsor for 3 more points, and that'll put me to exactly 100. The card doesn't matter, but I'll just draw a card from the deck, I guess. This goes in the big spot. We're going to play this. Oh, I guess it was 8. Then with the $3 discount, it was 11. I'll have. Okay. Either way, I've got money. And again, as advertised, 82. I'm going to put this to 5. And finish on my next turn. Well, again, I'll get an extra action, so it'll be like taking an extra turn. Now the last turn. We are playing primates. We want the extra turn. We're going to do the donation. And with the extra turn, we're going to play sponsor, and our sponsor will get us 3 points, sending us to 100. All right, we got the recap of this game here. 106, we got an 88 and an 80. So they're probably getting quite a few endgame points. I got very little. I only got 6 total. In fact, I lost some of my points from the sponsor cards. Not lost, just didn't achieve. 31 turns. All right. Let's take a look at the final game situation. All right. Yeah, so I didn't get the side entrance, and I also didn't get this one here. I needed one of these 2 spots to get the additional 3 points for this, and my brown card was diverse species, and I only got 2 of those, apparently. So, but it didn't matter. I raced to 100, got there quicker, and was able to hold off until the end. All right. Well, if you have any comments, please let me know in the comments section.